Welcome to Kyle Lab, presented by AgKnocks. My name is Tom Ag, and I'm joined by Cowdog Clay, AgJack, Billy, and Shrek. As always, we appreciate you for listening. Please be sure to follow at AgKnocks on X, Instagram, and TikTok for all of our daily content. And it's officially Locktober.
It's Locktober. We'll get to that. Clay's going to explain it to all our new listeners. All of our old listeners will be reminded of Locktober and all it stands for. But first, we just beat Auburn. Kind of a slog fest. Kind of a rock fight at home. What'd y'all think about the game? 16.
That's defensive SEC ball right there, boy. That's why you hired Mike Elko. I don't know where that voice came from. That's why you hired Mike fucking Elko to shut down a kind of ass offense, yes, but shut down nonetheless. I think it's a big win. Like we said last week, this was a game that we lose every time. Especially, I think a lot of us were probably not that confident. We'll talk through the game, but a little sweaty at the end, but big dub for the boys. Love that.
I'd be very upset if I was an Auburn fan, dude. Like, Jackson Arnold truly fucking sucks. That was probably some of the worst football. Like, I know we're good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know we're good and our defense is solid. Like, okay. But no, he sucks, dude. Like, every opportunity squandered away. Like, there was a second for, like, then that last drive of the game where I was like, they're going to play competent football in the last 2 minutes. This is going to end the way I think it's going to end. And no, Jackson Arnold just sucks. Like, it never happened because he's terrible.
I mean, with Scooby Williams out that game, Torian York was going off. And is it really like our defense was playing that insane? Or was Auburn's offense just truly that fucking bad?
I think it was a combination of both. And there are a couple of videos. There are some ball knower videos coming out this week. But you can see Elko, like on the last play where we got the sack on 4th down, he drops Cassius Howell right in front of Cam Coleman. So they were just doing shit like that all day. They took away Cam Coleman. It was exactly what we talked about in the last pod. They did a fucking great job, dude. Des Ricks, Will Lee, they were balling out. And yeah, I think it's a combination of we exposed Auburn. We matched up really well against them, and they're just mid offensively. But they did move the ball and score on Oklahoma. So
if you watch that Cassius Howell play, he easily could have completed that. Cassius Howell was like if I'm Jackson Arnold, I'm seeing Cassius Howell's numbers and him just like a field goal. Yeah, bro. Unless you physically hit him in the arm, that was a completion. But I agree. It's a creative call. It's a good call. But I mean, Cowdog, I know you're SEC ball knower. We're in SEC play. What do we think?
I mean, it was it was a penalty fest, but I don't know. It kind of felt like a throwback game. The ones that like 2008, 2010, they're just like penalizing the crap. Got a lot of fucking crazy guys out there like committing a lot of penalties and not really listening to the coaches. But it was a little bit excessive. But I'm glad they pulled it out. I did think they were going to lose for a little bit because it seemed like everything was just melting down, going towards or against A&M. But they pulled it out, so it was fun.
So let's talk about the penalties really quick. A&M had 13 for 119 yards called against them. And I think that's a combination. Go ahead.
How many
are those?
Like, I'm just curious.
Again,
it was like 3 unsportsmanlike, right?
Okay. 3.
I don't know.
I think it was 3.
But again, I don't think that it's like a lot of this lack of discipline, blah, blah, blah. We all knew going into this week that the SEC refs had a mission that was correct, giving a touchdown to Oklahoma that should have never happened. That ended up being the difference in the game. It was very clear this entire game that they were out to get us. Personal foul, like whatever it is that we were talking about, that aside, dude, it was every single big moment, every big play. How many plays did we like celebrate, run around your living room, jumping up and down, excited, and then you look back and there's this piece of shit, Peter Pettigrew, hunched over ref who looked so angry to be alive. Personal foul, Texas A&M. Every time, dude, it was ridiculous. I was getting so mad.
I think there were 3 touchdowns that got called back on penalties.
Definitely the last one, the Mario Craver one, was just like cherry on top. Marcel just ended the game. So beautiful. And they didn't say the flag for so long, dude. Like, I felt like I was actually like, I had fully celebrated that.
They had to find something, is what it felt.
And nobody calls that. Nobody calls that fucking 3-yard down the field bullshit.
I think it's so I'm just doing a little bit of research. 4 offensive holding, which is where I feel you see the most like, oh, it could have been that could be, you could call a holding. Everyone always says you can call a holding play on every play if you wanted to, or a holding
Yeah.
call on every.
Real ball knowers know that.
I mean, that's just what like ball, like in Harvard, when I was at Harvard School of Ball, like that was just like a common statement, it is what it is. 2 unsportsmanlike, check. We do it every fucking time.
Yeah,
The
it's kind
Cabo
of a
Fund,
brand.
I'm really hoping it helps. We'll talk about the Cabo Fund. We could save that for what's cooking, but like Cabo Fund needs to happen, and those boys are going to be in the presidential suite if any of this continues. But I mean, the taking touchdowns off the board, holding calls, I don't think. I mean, obviously it was slanted because of the Oklahoma Auburn game, but I just still think we play undisciplined football to a certain extent.
Well, what were the
You
personal
racket
fouls? Do you
discipline.
guys remember?
Bro, it's just excessive celebration. It's like taunting. Like it's just always like
Yeah, but I don't remember them happening. Like, were they late hits out of bounds? I don't even.
No, I think it was just
Yeah,
actual
there's, like-
celebrations.
There's
like
just,
it's like
3
every time we like have
unsportsmanlike-
a TFL, it's like unbelievable. Like it's
But I don't remember it being like a crazy impactful. Like, holy shit, we just like gave them.
Yeah, no, it gave Auburn like 2 first downs.
Yeah. There's
I'm pretty
definitely
sure
2
there's one that
separate
was
drives. Yeah, one happened on 3rd down for sure.
There's a one on 3rd down, I think, on the same drive where they scored, where Will Lee got that fucking interception. They didn't review it. That was crazy too. No, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that right now, because that.
well,
it
hold on, no,
leads-
start from the beginning. Start from the beginning, because I think I personally, hand up, I will admit it. I was at a wedding. It was ass. They should be killed. It was a beautiful wedding, but respectfully, fuck that. I was able to watch essentially the beginning of the first quarter. So I see that first drive, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna need to watch this fucking game. We're cruising through them. It looks like, again, Klein had a great script. Love to see that. Le'Veon Moss finished it off. We were moving the ball well. Someone, because I couldn't watch, what the fuck happened offensively after that?
It was the refs.
No way.
It was straight up the refs. Like,
I
we
mean-
were getting in field position every time we were running the ball. We were doing everything right, and it just like situationally was not working out for us.
And Colin Klein does not know how to call a game beyond what he scripts. So, I mean, we've
script
known that.
The script was beautiful to begin
It
with.
was. I agree. It looks great. But, I mean,
Script was
if you've
nice.
been listening for a while, you know that Colin Klein does not live beyond the script.
Well, Durkin was throwing some crazy blitzes at Marcel, and Marcel did not necessarily handle a lot of it super well. And there probably were plays where he did hang in there and go through his reads when he should have just been like, fuck this, and took off. And that is something that did happen in this game. In
Hold
this game is the first time I'm like, okay, we can talk about it if it continues.
Surely
Auburn's
someone
defense is
mentioned
good.
this
I
before.
mean, they were
Go
good
ahead,
against Oklahoma too. I mean,
Marcel for sure didn't look like he looked against Notre Dame. Like there was definitely some indecisiveness. There was a little bit more pressure, I thought. And then didn't Besantis get ejected for like an unsportsmanlike or something?
Yeah, he did some dumb shit.
Yeah. So it was just like it was a bunch of stuff where like every time the momentum was about to shift, it just wouldn't for whatever reason.
And I thought Marcel played pretty well. Like, I didn't have an issue with his game. There were
He
a
just
couple
played
of,
average though, was the issue.
Yeah.
Like he didn't do anything of note.
I mean, I think that's fine though, right? Like it showed us that we can win in non-shootouts.
Yes.
gotta
Well,
win
I
every-
mean, Randy Bond missed two
Yeah, he
50
missed
yard.
2 field goals. Yeah.
But the thing about Randy Bond, when he misses, he hits them dead fucking straight, but they're just 40 yards wide. It's not like a looping kick or anything like that. Like, he hits it dead straight. He just aims 40 yards right or left every time.
sounds like Tom's golf game. It's pretty it's just a straight
how
pull.
long has Randy Bond been in college?
I agree. I thought he was insanely old.
It's got to be like year 5.
Also, we have a secondary
Didn't he-
kicker who's like competing with him. I don't remember
Well,
what the hell.
last week, they said the kicker competition was over. It was wraps. And then Randy Bond comes in and misses 2 kicks.
Love having a kicker competition. That surely won't come back to bite us.
We're going to lose a game because of Randy Bond. That's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah. I mean,
Come on, Randy, kicking him and
Jesus. So let's talk about Marcel's stat line, because I thought it was interesting. This, to me, if he runs and let's say no penalties, is the formula. 15 for 22, efficient passing. 207 yards. Sure, you have a pick, whatever. No touchdowns. But obviously touchdowns got taken off the board and some of the momentum got lost. That is the method. Good defense, efficient quarterback. If he has 100 yards rushing, or let's say 75 yards rushing, unbelievable. Perfect stat.
We still ran for 207.
Marcel had 7. Dude, we scored 16 points. Like,
You just said that was a perfect stat line for Marcel, though. We
Yeah.
only scored 16.
if he ran for 75 yards in addition to this.
But he didn't have to. We had 3 running backs that were over 40 yards.
You're missing-
Le'Veon Moss is back.
You're missing the point. Le'Veon Moss is very much back.
I'm not missing the point. I understand what you're saying. And there were a couple situations where he could have taken off probably and got some extra yards. There's that one play towards the end of the game where they blitzed and he hung in there on 3rd down. And if he took a step left, he was gone. Like it was going to be a 60-yard run. And
It's as if I've been sending these clips. I've been sending these clips since the Notre Dame game.
No, you haven't been sending any actual clips with real
I
evidence.
did. Okay. That's just
Okay.
incorrect.
There's like one play where you were like, oh, he could have got like 5 yards here, bro.
No way. Okay. Fair enough. But I mean, I'm just saying, do you think there's an emphasis that they're like, yo, they've been calling you a running back? To me, it feels like there is. Like, it feels like that's why, not necessarily that they wanted to go through his reads. It feels like they're like, yo, they've been slandering you, 10. They've been slandering you, King, trying to say you're running back.
Dude, they're putting 8 people in the fucking box. It's not like teams are taking Le'Veon Moss lightly. It's almost like they're taking Le'Veon Moss more serious than they're taking Marcel, because every single team he played has been saying Marcel throw the ball to win.
Well, I mean, let's talk about the whole reason we're upset about this is because of Colin Klein's call that led to the interception that put Auburn in a position to have a chance to win this game they had no business winning. So Colin Klein, it was what, 3rd and 1? And there's like, what, 2 minutes left? I don't even remember.
You
So-
can't even execute a simple out screen where the receiver just takes a step backwards. 2 risks there. 1, the ball could get interception like it fucking did.
Or hit screen.
Or 2nd, he throws it backwards and it turns into a fumble. Just doesn't need to happen. Like, so much risk for 1 fucking yard.
And you have Le'Veon Moss, Marcel, and you could do a 2 running back formation there with Ruben. And you have 3 guys that are capable of carrying the ball in that situation where you could run a read option, speed option, whatever, dude. Like, keep the ball in your playmaker's hands. I don't know why we're putting it in the air there. Obviously, that was insane and like the worst outcome possible for the entire game. But
Yeah.
that's the type of situational shit that Colin Klein needs to fix.
It's got to be read option there. Absolutely. And if we get stuffed, then kick the fucking field goal. It's fine. We were in scoring position.
with
Let's.
our extremely reliable kicker.
I mean, dude, like, put it in
4
the back.
down territory over that, bro. 4 down territory over that.
You're still up 2 scores. Like,
Yeah, put it up
and they
two
have
scores. You're telling me
they
you
can
couldn't
grab
see
the
us
ball.
losing that game 17-16? I would have killed myself.
it was lining up for that. That
It
was like
was.
when they got that pick, it was like in your head, you're like, oh, that's how this is gonna go. Like, this is the Aggie way.
I could feel it coming. I was genuinely shocked, stunned when we sacked him on 4th and 1. I was like, yeah, I've seen this one before, bro. Like, again, that is the theme of the season of 4th and 10 on the goal line at a big game away. I've seen us be like, oh, what a game. It's so close. What about that holding call? Shouldn't have been. And like, we would have been bitching about the interception. Like, sure. Yes. But they seem to be turning the tides.
Yeah, it would have been
Somehow.
like we balled out for the entire game until the last 2 minutes, and then we gave up the game-winning drive. That's so fucking Aggie. But exactly, it was like we made that play. Like the pass rush landed when it needed to. Like Cassius Howell and what's number 50, that dude was balling, and like they just got to him when they needed to, and they closed it out on their own. It was just beautiful to see. So defense balled out. We got to be super happy about that. Like Tom Ag said, they proved that they can win in a different way, which is so important for us going into the SEC.
Yeah. You don't know Big Dog, Dayon Hayes, our king. Any other
Just look
thoughts
at the
on the
roster.
game?
Joe Tessitore was glazing A&M so hard. It was crazy. The whole game.
Shout
Did
out.
we
you
talk
guys
about?
know?
Did we talk about Cam Coleman at all?
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
we
the
talked
fact that
about
we,
the
like,
rightful
haven't-
owner of Cam
4
Coleman.
receptions, 18 yards. That's what I want to fucking see, Elko. My dog.
Yeah, I wonder where he's
Yeah, that was-
transferring to.
Dude, you can come here.
Come
Yeah, I'm
home.
down.
Come home. Cam, when you
God,
listen to this, big bro, come home, dog.
Could you imagine Miles O'Neal throwing fucking darts to Cam Coleman next year? Or, sorry, Cade Klubnik throwing darts to Cam Coleman next year.
What is going on with that? What happened to Marcel?
Yeah,
It would be
Marcel's
Marcel's
gonna
an
stick.
NFL, number one pick.
He's a sophomore.
No, he's a redshirt sophomore. He can go.
He's not going to the NFL. Marcel's
He
not going to the
can.
NFL.
I'm just saying he
He
can.
can.
If all goes well, why not? No one else noticed Joe Tessitore, like everything A&M.
I was watching it on mute at a wedding.
I know you were. Nobody else was
I was
listening.
I had a much better experience than Billy, but the audio was I was in a big group, so you couldn't really hear the announcers too much.
So tell us about Cosm. Cowdog attended at Cosm, Dallas.
It
Oh,
was
shout out to
pretty sick.
Cosm for the invite. That was huge. I can't believe you
Yeah,
got to
they're
go.
really nice people over there. No,
Is
but
this the
Cosm's
fucking
pretty
Saturday
sweet.
one? Are we getting paid?
It's like you're there at the game. Honestly, like it feels like it switches around perspectives too. So it'll like jump you to second deck and you're like at midfield, and then it'll jump you down into both end zones, like facing like where the play's coming towards the end zone, or it'll be like right on the sideline towards the end zone. It's pretty sweet. It is like it does look like you're there. Like my friend's mom looked at my Instagram story and was asking where I got my tickets from.
That's so
Full
boomer.
of boomers.
That's incredible. Wow. It looks like you're really there. It's like when your parents like watch you
How'd you
play.
get those tickets?
They're watching you play Madden at like 3 a.m. on a Sunday, and they're like, what game is happening right now? It's like, bro.
No, but it's really cool. It's worth going. Like if you get the experience or whatever, like they're gonna play the Matrix. Like they played a preview of like how the Matrix will be shown there at halftime, and it'll be pretty sweet.
Damn.
Yeah.
Tempted to go back.
So
Streets
there's,
are
like,
saying
green
AgKnocks is
wine.
already AgKnocks reserved an entire row of seats for every game next year and is going to sell them third party double the price. So it's basically season tickets.
Yeah, do we want to do this on the pod again? Because
That was funny. That actually was funny, but like, okay, continue. It's fine.
buying season tickets and then breaking even to go to 1 or 2 games is just like the way to go. It's
One or
not
two
the,
games, you say?
it's not the BlackRock conspiracy. Like we're
2
getting
games?
paid for games.
1 or 2?
Who runs BlackRock, actually?
Wow.
Great noticing, some would say. We're sending
All
the
right.
flotilla. We're sending the flotilla to Kyle Field. I just figured out what that was like an hour ago, so I had not heard about that.
Shout out Le'Veon Moss, man. 139 yards and a touchdown. He seems fully back, and he's like every game he's like vomiting on the sidelines. Like they're reporting on that every single game, and it's just a thing.
Yeah, he's eating. That boy's hungry.
He's
Basic-
only puking so he can eat more because he's that starving, bro.
Yeah. KCC 7 catches, 113 yards. He balled out when we needed him to because Craver was kind of okay. Craver didn't play the first quarter. We didn't talk about that. That seemed like an internal suspension.
I
I
would
probably
agree.
caught him bumping uglies in the locker room or something.
Too much Northgate for Mario.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that maybe was a good like he was feeling himself. I don't hate a first.
Reality check.
I was
maybe.
glad. I was thrilled though that it was not announced like on Twitter before.
Yeah.
Like that's how it should be. That's how that shit should go down. Is like, oh yeah, like he's just not playing. That's good locker room culture. I'm not gonna lie.
Elko moves in silence with lasagna.
Facts, bro. Jimbo would be all out there the week
Yeah.
before.
Before he
Jimbo
even
Coleman
like
definitely had
committed
the
the
best conference.
crime.
Facts.
So Aggies had 5 sacks. I think there were like also 5 or 6 false starts that Kyle Field actually caused, which was cool. Hugh Freeze just looked like a fucking tomato. It was about to pop the entire game. He was so angry. That was awesome. Torian York, game of his career, probably. Just phenomenal.
That clothesline ankle sack was so lucky, bro.
Sick, though. Sick.
It was skill, bro. He was aiming there.
All right. We done with Auburn?
Welcome.
We got a W. Let's forget about it and hope nothing similar
Dr.
ever happens
Shrek.
again. I just wanted to
Yeah.
talk about the Tyreek
Dr.
Hill injury
Shrek, you
real
have
quick. Yeah, you want to introduce me one
We
more
have an
time?
injury
Mike?
update from Dr. Shrek.
There it
Let me
is. All
introduce it. Segue change. Dr. Shrek, do you have an injury for us?
Oh, yeah, no, I just wanted to talk about the Tyreek Hill injury. RIP to my fantasy squad. I had him in 2 leagues, and he was playing well, bro. He was starting to come back. There were like little flashes of him, but that man's a true psychopath, bro. I got the update from Adam Schefter himself. Today it was confirmed that he underwent a successful surgery. It went very well according to his doctors, and per his agent, Drew Rosenhaus, there will be no other surgery needed. So they're expecting him to come back. A lot of people in the comments are praying on his downfall for beating women and their kids or whatever he did. But yeah, shout out Tyreek Hill. One of the most gruesome injuries since like the Paul George leg break, probably.
I think you're muted, Tom.
What'd you say the doctor's last name was?
No, that was his agent, Drew
You-
Rosenhaus.
The age.
Oh,
On Pardon My Take, they were asking if Tyreek Hill is still a better football player than person on one leg.
Yeah, I saw a meme going around saying that he got the first incidental vasectomy, that he like tore his vas deferens during the break, but it was not true.
Did you guys see the video of someone driving on the highway and they film in the back of the ambulance and you can see Tyreek and he's still like laughing and smiling in the ambulance. Insane.
dude, next Antonio Brown?
Yeah, that's been a thing.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely, I kind of like, people are going to be like, yo, Tyreek Hall of Famer. I actually think the comparison is very much spot on. They kind of are the same person.
They're both Hall of Famers, though, probably.
Yeah, like they both were unbelievable Hall of Famers. Couldn't touch him. I mean, I would say AB was more complete, but fair enough.
All right, let's catch up on some stuff from last week in college football. So, this sucks. Bama's definitely alive. We kind of like danced on their grave. We did a little Irish jig on their grave after week 1. It turns out they barely lost to a top 10 FSU team, and now they're just fucking rolling. So that's tough.
Or is Georgia not that good?
FSU team anymore.
Yeah, FSU just lost to Virginia.
I'm gonna say that Georgia's not that good this year. They are missing a quarterback.
I don't disagree. Let me see who Bama.
I think they both looked pretty good in that game, and they've looked good in other games.
Alabama just has Georgia's number. Kirby can't beat him.
I mean, Alabama hasn't played anybody besides Florida State. They played Louisiana Monroe, Wisconsin.
Yeah, but they
Wisconsin's
fine
okay.
in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin hasn't done diddly. Ain't done diddly squat.
I don't know. Point being is that like we were all kind of like a deep breath was let out of like, oh, finally they're dead, and it feels like they're not.
Wisconsin lost by 3 scores to Maryland. So let's just keep it in perspective.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead.
I think Georgia's not that good. I think that's the takeaway. I think the takeaway is that the SEC is wide open, and genuinely Vanderbilt might be the best team in the SEC. It's not.
We'll see if you back that up on your buckets pick today, Billy.
Shit,
Can you imagine if Vandy ran the table, bro?
He's sick.
Pandemonium.
That would be sick. All those dorks would be happy.
Another update. We're number 6 in the country. Who cares? Rat poison. Move on. No one cares if that was our best ranking since 2021. Nobody cares.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't need that shit. We don't need to see that shit. We're fine.
Yeah. All right. So moving on. Let's talk about the upcoming game. Mississippi State at home. Blackout. We're blacked. AgKnocks is black. Jack in black.
Sure.
Nice.
Aggies favored by 14.5 at home.
It's always a dream of mine to be blacks, dude.
All right.
I always wondered what it would feel like to be black on camera.
It's gonna be it's gonna be an electric environment. I'm pumped. I think Cow Dog are rolling deep to the game, pulling up, 10 toes down in the stadium, no season tickets selling, simply standing on business, utilizing our own tickets. It's gonna be a movie. And I'm expecting to hear Mo Bamba 25 times, potentially.
They did
I
a
think-
lot for Auburn. A lot.
It's a little much. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Like, it's a little too much, I would say, but I'll talk to Mike. I'll see if we can get him to tone it down slightly.
Wasn't Mike coming on the pod? What happened to that?
Yeah, I never hit him up. I gotta hit him up. That's
Yeah,
on
wow.
me.
Give Mike a
I'll
call.
text the boy. Dude, Cow Dog, me and AgJack were at dinner at Houston having some sushi. DJ Mike rolls by, goes, Billy? My goat? We literally dapped. AgJack just pissed himself in the chair.
No, me and Mike had like the cleanest dap of 2 people that don't know each other of all time. It was like it had to be luck and aura all in one.
There's
Oh my
definitely one.
God.
That's for sure.
Squeezing your own dap with DJ Mike.
I mean, I'm just saying,
It popped so much you tasted the wasabi, bro.
pretty much.
But yeah, I mean, is anyone? No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna.
Excited about being blacked? Yes, we already covered this, bro. We're very pumped about it.
I'm weirdly not that nervous about this game.
That's the
I'm
problem.
feeling.
Is it because we're
Confident.
14 and a half
That's
point
the problem.
favorites? You letting Vegas get in your head, Billy?
I'm feeling, bro. I'm feeling good. I think we are gonna spank them.
This is the first week, dude. I looked at Meg yesterday and I literally looked at her and was like, I'm kind of worried now because this entire time I haven't been worried about Mississippi State. And that's never the case. And if that's not the case, then, dude, I'm worried now.
I wish they beat Tennessee. That would have been so sick for us because someone good win, and then they're like, "Oh fuck, like that was crazy. We celebrated so hard. Whatever, we got to lock in and get focused."
But bring it back. I was worried about this game until I saw the spread. After I watched them play Tennessee, I was like, okay, we're probably going to be 8.5-point favorites at home. And when I saw 14.5, I was like, whoa. Because I feel like the public has seen Mississippi State be competitive to this point with decent SEC teams. And they just saw us kind of like plot against Auburn a little bit. Vegas knows something. They think that we are going to destroy this team. So just given that, I'm all in on this, just being dominant. And this should be like our coming out party, like all black, sick environment, night game in front of everybody. Like, Marcel, go reclaim your spot in the top 5 odds for Heisman. Like, let's go ball on these motherfuckers. Their offensive line's injured. They're bad. So it's like another favorable matchup for our defense to just eat. And our offense is going to clean stuff up. We're not going to have 130 yards of penalties against us in this game. It's just lining up.
Let's hope we don't have that many yards and penalties.
Hey, what
the
happened
penalties are
to? I saw
lovely.
that Michael Van Buren. Remember, he was actually pretty good last year.
He's a LSU backup right now.
Is he just gonna
No
take
way,
over
that's
after
where he
after
went?
the Nuss bus or what?
Apparently, they were saying there's
Wait,
rumors that. Okay, we'll save it. So the other part that we didn't even fucking mention about why A&M is going to steamroll these motherfuckers is Reveille 9 died this week.
Oh, yeah. Obviously a lock. That's right. I forgot about that.
Let's
Yeah.
hold just a 15-second moment of silence for Reveille.
It skips silence, so
Yeah, it's gonna,
even if we did do it.
All right, we'll be
But
there.
Reveille 9 was active Reveille 2015 to 2021, which is when most of us were in college. I think that was 20 years after Shrek graduated, though.
Hey, 2015, bro. That was my final calling, bro.
Yeah, so
It's just
Shrek
a pup.
saw Reveille 2 and 3.
Hey, the Reveille 3 had the Hitler mustache, bro.
Jeez.
What do you mean by that?
Jeez, man.
Okay, so we're getting the little teasers from the A&M main account that the field's gonna be like painted black with like a script end zone. Also, another reason we're gonna steamroll these guys. Like, the vibes are going to be immaculate at this game.
I do think that A&M blackout, and obviously we're extremely biased in this. We are approaching Penn State whiteout levels. If we can like
If we
keep it
win.
going, I think it's cool. We've never done anything like this. Like, a maroon out is fucking gay, dude.
Yeah.
No, it's not gay. That's not the right term.
Yeah, it's good.
It is.
Damn, bro. You're going to
ass.
get doxxed on Twitter now.
It is ass.
Go after his ass on Twitter
I'm just
if
saying,
you
dude,
think
like,
burnouts aren't gay, like Billy.
maroon out, not cool. Like, it's just.
Dick
there's-
and ass gay.
But anyways, I think blackout is something we were like. I fear we have created a tradition that is not cringe. It
Yep.
could be.
Good point.
It's very possible. It could be one. If they put the yell leaders in black,
Shit, dude.
hold up.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I mean,
Damn,
like, they'll still be
dude.
cringe.
The
That
Old
would be
Ags would
sick.
freak out.
or what if
Unless
we
it's
just had all
all
black
spin.
yell leaders?
That's what I was just talking about. Yeah.
No, like they're just black. Like all of them are black. Like they bring out the basketball team as the yell leaders.
Why, bro? Why the basketball team specifically?
Are there any white guys on the basketball team? I guess there's Hefner.
Yeah, Aiden Hefner, bro. Respect him. Respect Coach Curry, bro. Come on.
So it'd be like the meme where the guys are standing around the couch with like the little
All right.
blonde girl. That's gonna be our yell leaders.
Is that what you're into?
No, let's expand upon that.
Anything on the actual game itself.
All right. So this quarterback that we're going to play, let me get his, I think it's Blake Chapin. Let me get his name right. Yeah, Blake Chapin. Or
Sounds like Chapin to me.
Chapin with an SH, not a CH. Reminds me a lot of like a more polished with less skill Kyle Allen. Not going to run the ball a lot. He's pretty accurate, but the thing is he only averages like 6 to 10 yards on his completions, more like 6 to 8 in most cases. They haven't actually had an away test yet, so interesting to see that. But he usually throws an interception in these games, and you can count on that. And then the other guy that we're looking at here in terms of their other weapon is his name is legit Fluff Bothwell. Fluff.
That's sick.
He's a bruiser. He put up 134 yards on Tennessee on 23 carries with 2 touchdowns. That's roughly 6 yards per carry. over the course of his career, he was a South Alabama guy last year, and he averaged like 11 yards a carry. So similar to that UTSA guy, maybe not. I don't know.
Does he have the
but
poop hair?
I don't know. No, he doesn't, I don't think. But he's not very fast, more of a bruiser. He'll snag 20, 25 yards once a game. But other than that, I'm going to give us the edge on defense.
Speaking of names, did you guys see the Oregon kicker's name was Atticus Sappington?
That's sick, dude.
Crazy.
That just sounds like some like country club dad who's like, all right, take my boy to be a kicker take him out every Saturday since he was like 10 to just go kick footballs.
Hell yeah, bro.
I mean,
I
could see it.
All right, you guys want to call someone out? So last week, Cowdog had the
Should we read this
DB.
last week.
Yeah, last week, Cowdog had the DBs cooked. Billy had Mike Elko cooked. Tom Ag had Cassius Howell cooked. I had KCC cooked. They all stepped the fuck up, bro. They listened to AgKnocks. They saw the TikToks.
Facts.
So who we calling out this week?
Give me
I'm gonna
DJ
go
Hicks.
first here.
Again.
Fuck, dude. Oh, wow. All of us at the same time. Give me DJ Hicks,
Settle the
bro.
fuck down. Okay,
Okay, talk about it.
I'll let-
So Cassius Howe, we called him out last week, obviously stepped up big time. We need somebody to come in and hit the fuck out of Fluff. We need him to just hit him in the chest, break a couple ribs, knock him out for the game. Obviously, that's a joke. I don't want injury on anybody. I'm sorry if it actually happens. But we want somebody to set the tone early, and I'm saying DJ Hicks, bro.
All right, I like it. Billy, what you think?
Calling out Marcel Reed. I'm calling you out, bro. Prove to me you are a running back. I don't
Yeah.
want to see you throw the ball once. Run the damn rock, bro.
I want
I
to
don't
be
want.
Jalen Hurts in this bitch.
I don't want to. I want to see the Eagles' second half offense. I want 0 for 8 completions and a win. That's what I need. So run the fucking rock. That little video of like Lamar in the locker room, like pretty good for a running back. Fire me the fuck up, dude. Come on, Marcel. I need that.
All right, Shrek, you didn't make a pick last week.
I'll hop on. I'll get Terry Bussey, bro. I feel like it should. He's good enough where it should be every return is scary. Like anytime the ball touches his hands, it should be like, okay, this is a potential house call. Like, let's see what happens here. But I mean, I know they like KCC returning balls too, but it should be the point where Terry Bussey's like, give us like a mini Hester vibe, bro. Give us something. Do something, bro.
Yeah, Bussy, we're gonna get blacked, and Bussy's gonna get one in.
He's in a bust.
Yeah. All right, Cowdog.
Let's call out Klein again. None of those screen passes on third down. Let's run the ball on third one.
The Colin Klein thing, Twitter made us take it down, but it's on all the other platforms because there's freedom of speech on the other platforms.
You're inciting violence against Colin Klein.
I mean, just saying that we should hang our offensive coordinator would be a basic right of Twitter.
I mean, I agree with that. Like college football Twitter is people are calling for Mario Craver to be injured this game on the Mississippi State fan side. Like that shit's allowed. Why can't we can't call for our offensive coordinator's head? Thought this was fucking America, dude.
Yeah.
I think you just have to Photoshop like him onto like an Osama bin Laden type of thing. Would probably like get the job done, but fair enough.
Yeah, what if I photoshopped them with noose?
This country was built on the back shoulder slot fade, bro. You should be able to criticize a fucking offensive coordinator.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What
All
if
right, I'm
have to do with each other? All
Dude,
right.
just let me talk. All right. My call out is gonna be Torian York. I want to see you do that shit twice in a row, bro. Like you were supposed to come in and be the Messiah linebacker of Texas A&M football, represent everything that Mike Elko wants in a linebacker to lead the defense. I need you to come and do that shit again and prove that that was not a fluke game and that you are ready to ball.
Some would say it was not Fugazi. It was all real, no BBL.
This is all real, no BBLs, bruv. No, you just I only have one problem with one statement that you made. Torian York was not the Messiah to come in. Bro was a 3-star recruit. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
You also would have killed him if he was the Messiah. Just saying.
They talked the way they talked about him though, like in the offseason and after the first year was like, this is the guy.
I mean, I agree. Like it felt like a big recruiting win. I was like, damn, like we're all glazing like a 3-star linebacker. Like I don't know. So Storm Miller, but whatever, you know.
Hey,
Speaking of
BBLs,
I heard they have a smell. Like there's like a BBL smell.
I'm sorry.
just
What?
We'll get that on
Lingers.
and what's cooking to Cow Dog.
What the?
Kind of like it's actually no BBL. Is the
That's all I
term.
know about it, but like apparently it's a thing.
According to
Awesome.
Cardi B, the way her ass be ate, there ain't no way it smells.
Jesus.
So that's quote for quote her response to that.
Oh, classy
When we-
as ever.
When we go to your wedding, is there going to be a BBL in attendance?
I don't think so.
I'm sure Dr. John will have one or two
Yeah,
by
he'll
his
have a
side.
BBL Colombian ready to go, bro. Let's go.
Anyways, listeners don't know what the fuck we're talking about. So, scoring predictions last week, we all took the over, so let's just not even bring it up. We weren't close on anything. Yeah. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first because y'all suck. I'm going to go ahead and hit, let's do 34-14. I think we cover. I think everything's pretty good. You know, it's going to be a blackout vibes are going to definitely be vibing. And people are going to be like, oh, I thought this was a primetime game. Why are they just beating their ass? So 34-14.
What's a bold prediction?
Bold prediction is going to be opening kickoff to the house.
Us or them?
Whoever gets the opening kick, bro.
Damn.
He's just calling a return.
I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna go 44 to 13. I think the Aggies are gonna absolutely dominate this game. I'm not really scared to say that either because the numbers just work out, and I think the matchup works out. We're gonna just be blacked out, ready to rock. I think my bold prediction is that Marcel hits a Heisman pose on his 5th touchdown.
Wouldn't you need to score? Oh, I guess we're missing an extra point.
Well, that
Oh,
was
no.
just-
Yeah, 35. Never mind. 35.
yeah. Let's go back to basic math, you fucking retard dunce.
That was mean.
Jesus.
You know what? I'm tired of your shit. Like, fucking learn how to count. This is a
Man.
football podcast. We're doing score predictions out here.
But I'm not the one that's converting to Catholicism, bro. Don't take it out on
Like-
me, dude.
Every other week, Tom's like, my scoring prediction is 28-17, and Marcel's going to score 7 touchdowns.
All right, but my scoring prediction actually for this week is we're going to go 31-13. I think we're going to get started with the scripted plays early. We're going to go up 7-0. Maybe Mississippi State scores the first touchdown, maybe not. I don't think it's a big deal either way. But I think it's just going to be a slow, painful game of we're going to look not figured out on the offensive side of the ball, not have to worry about the defensive side. And if I have a bold prediction, I'm going to say that defense gets 3 interceptions.
Kind of not that bold.
All right, 6 interceptions.
Just go with 3. I'm going to go 38-10 A&M spanking, some would say. Something you do to your cousin in Mississippi.
Cow
Bold
dog.
prediction. Yeah, Cow Dog. We all know about Cow Dog's cousin. Ain't that right? I'm going to say 2 defensive touchdowns, both of which Mo Bamba was played prior to the play.
Damn, that's pretty specific.
Bold, actually not that unattainable. Like Mo Bamba's going to be played before basically every 3rd down. So like it's
Yeah.
a pretty good chance.
You're going to have to go back and we're going to have to watch the tape on those. All right, cow dog.
All right, I'm going to say 27-17. The Aggies win. Feels comfortable most of the game, just kind of slow. Some penalties. Mississippi State scores a garbage time touchdown to make it seem closer than it was. I'm going to say bold prediction. We're going to fake 2 punts.
We're going to fake 2 punts.
That seems crazy.
10 points.
All
We should
right.
have faked the field goal last game. That's what I was thinking. After Randy Bond missed the first one, why not?
Yeah,
For
fuck
real.
it, dude, whatever. Shout out Rebely though, for real.
Pander.
I mean, I'm just saying that maybe that should be another bold prediction. Is someone does a Rebely tribute after they score.
How would you do a Reveille?
You just pull out a picture of Reveille from your shoulder pads.
Like,
Yeah.
do a little dog piss in the end zone, like that old Miss guy did a couple years ago?
That would be cool. All right, Texas hate minute. Does anyone have anything from this week? I just came across the tweet where it was they're just in such a bad place. I kind of do feel bad for them.
No, you
Don't
don't.
let don't get soft.
It
Yeah.
was
Think about it every time, Jack. Think about every time Tom and I have been frying you for the Panthers and how many opportunities we had to get soft. And we stayed hard. We were like Viagra in that bitch on you. Deep.
In the same vein.
All up in you every Sunday, bro.
16 Sundays a year.
All right. So
12 hours straight.
can I do my Texas hate minute?
Grueling.
So at Inside Texas just tweeted this. Glenn Powell thinks Texas could be a all caps dynasty. Quote, if Texas wins the Natty this year, I think we're going to go on a dynasty run. End quote. Powell said on ESPN's NFL Live. And it's like a graphic with Glenn Powell and Arch Manning. Glenn Powell, the actor.
Look, it's just like they found the new McConaughey, and they're like,
exactly.
He's all of a sudden going to grow like a fake Texas accent. And
not wear deodorant.
Yeah, it's just a weird thing to do.
They're so pathetic. It's crazy. It's so crazy. They're just, oh God, man. I know we're going to talk about the buckets, but like, this game.
They get riled up when people talk about their schedule. They get so mad when people call them out on
it. Like, bro, you're literally on our schedule. How could it be weak? And it's like, just the rest of it. Yeah.
We were in the Big 12. Everybody said we played a weak schedule, and we joined, and now everybody says our schedule is weak. Which one is it?
It's like, bro, y'all, yeah, you're quote unquote in first place in the SEC, but you haven't played 2nd through 7th place in the SEC.
It's funny to see them crying about how Penn State's ranked higher than them.
Also good, yeah.
They're like, how could Penn State be higher than us? You look like shit, that's why.
Or when they're comparing Arch's stats to the rest, they're saying, look at these stats for 4 games compared to your other.
They bring up like
comparative to
comparisons or something.
It's all because Mateer's good that they're upset.
They like pulled Tom Brady's worst NFL game, and they're like, look, Tom Brady also did this.
I was going to save this for Cringe Fest, but in the same vein, the Joseph Monero guy, Texas Twitter personality, whatever. Wow, that says University of Texas class of 26. That's actually insane. I thought that dude was old as shit. So it's just a 14-year-old that's been running this account for forever. But
he's 26.
Class of 26 joined Twitter in 2017. I don't know. Somebody do the math on that. He was probably like actually 14. That's insane.
Sounds about right for their fan base.
Right, exactly. He did say presented without comment, posts a picture of the 2016 Texas A&M football schedule. Win against number 16 UCLA, win against Prairie View A&M, win against Auburn, win in Jerry World against Arkansas, beat South Carolina, beat Tennessee at home. What is that, 6-0?
Yep.
And then finished, what do you know, 7-5. I did feel a little bit of fear in that. I'm not going to lie. We do still have our 5-game gauntlet to go. Like the Mississippi State game is not the gauntlet. But
okay, here's the deal.
Or like that doesn't start.
We have to win the Florida Mississippi State games. Those are non-negotiables.
Yeah.
If you squeak out the gauntlet with 2 losses, you're in.
If we can beat LSU, which I think is doable, we'll talk about the diagnosis.
Oh yeah.
I think that's doable. We could break the streak of like the opposite. I think for the last like 10 years, same thing with Ole Miss. I saw this today too. That LSU, A&M, the home team has won every single game for like 10 years. Same thing for Ole Miss, LSU. So it's not looking good, bruv. I'm not going to lie.
Well,
but
it's time to break it, though.
I would agree. Could be special.
We'll get there.
Yeah,
I mean, I think if you look at our schedule, we could lose or win any game. Like it's just still going to be down to the like. If we're 8-0, we still might go 8-4.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible. All
right, let's go to Heisman's. It is officially week 6, so technically we got to lock him in. Tomag is locked in with Marcel Reed. Billy's locked in with Castellanos, and Castellanos lost like the same day or a day later.
He's about to have a Heisman moment this weekend.
Shrek is Arch Manning. He hasn't switched yet. Dog has Byron Brown. I think he's going to make a switch. And then I have Lenore Sellers. Dog, why don't you kick us off?
I'm going first, bro.
You can't.
Yeah, you can't switch.
I'm going first, bro.
Yeah, you picked Marcel.
That's my pick. I guess the Oregon QB. What's his name?
Dante Moore.
Sure.
I haven't watched a single Oregon game this year. Are they good?
Me neither.
I watched a little bit of the Penn State, and everyone was saying he's going to be the number 1 pick, and I just like don't really. I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, you definitely are a horrible judge of who should be the number 1 pick, especially at the quarterback position. So
yeah, I agree with that.
He's probably good. That's probably a good pick, Cow Dog.
Okay.
Generic.
Dante Moore does sound like a creative player type like ass name, whereas bro.
Yeah, Dante Moore, Oregon quarterback who's fast. Shocker, he's putting up that. I'm
no
shocked.
aura in that. Like, be original, bro. Come on.
We keep an arc.
No, I'm gonna switch it, bro. I can't, in good faith, keep that. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with Avato.
Wait, Shrek. Hold on.
Just interrupt
Since
him.
Since you picked Arch, he's been ass. I would hate for you to switch it up.
I don't think that's true. It might be the opposite because he picked Arch week 2.
All right, fair enough. Never mind. Continue. Proceed.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with my primo Mendoza, bro.
Ay, Mendoza.
I've not watched any Indiana Hoosier football, but Fernando Mendoza winning the Heisman would be phenomenal.
Is it Fernando?
No, Fernando, bro. You gotta roll the R.
He's
Fernando Mendoza. It says Fernando Mendoza.
I'm right, baby.
I'm gonna just keep Lenore Spellers.
Ouch.
One more week.
Broken?
He's ass.
Yeah, he's basically dead.
Yeah.
Is he hurt?
No, his career's over.
That's been the
I
biggest
feel
choke
like-
of the year so far, for sure.
Maybe I shouldn't pick him.
They were glazing him so hard, like he's about to be a #1 pick. Like, please shut the fuck up.
Okay, Mr. I don't know who Jaden Daniels is.
Jaden
That's
Daniels
literally
is
on the
like,
podcast.
has he
Huh?
done anything remotely good this year? Oh, he hasn't? That's crazy.
Well, he's
Oh
been
my
hurt.
God.
The Kingsbury year 2 always works out, right, my brother? Fucking idiot.
All right, let's get to buckets of the week. Tom, I didn't update the ad read, so
Shit. The ad
we
read.
lost the Kyler Murray Miles Garrett sack thing because Miles Garrett didn't get a sack. Yes.
Hey, bro, no Miles Slander. Buckets of the Week is brought to you by Underdog Sports, the ultimate destination for fantasy sports fans. Ready to get in on the action? Sign up today with the code AgKnocks and play just $5 to score $50 in bonus funds. That's right, $5 gets you in the game with a huge boost. Join the fun, draft your team, and start winning with Underdog Sports. Head to their app or website now. Use code AgKnocks, all caps, to claim your $50 bonus. The AgKnocks Underdog higher lower pick of the week. This is not financial advice.
We've got a 3-way parlay.
I bet you'd like that, bro. I bet it's with
Detroit. Okay, shut the fuck up. Dan Campbell getting the win. Detroit Lions win. Okay, because again, it wouldn't let us do college, which is probably not the best endorsement of Underdog, but it wouldn't let us do anything A&M related for the parlay for some reason. Devon A-Chain, let's give him a touchdown against the Panthers because the Panthers are terrible. And then Dak Prescott, let's fade the Mississippi State Bulldogs and let's go under a touchdown in the first quarter. So that's going to be a 2.24 multiplier, 3-leg parlay. Code AgKnocks.
Are you allowed to say parlay?
I don't know.
What?
What would we called? Like
It's a basket.
a pick combo?
It's a basket of picks.
Basket of French fries.
A pick
Exactly.
collection?
Put the picks in the basket, bro.
The fries in the bag is definitely a very underrated finesse.
Put the fries in the bag.
Yeah.
I make $400,000 a year.
What are you
Okay.
doing right now,
That'd be
Clay?
cool. 1820.
Hey, Cow Dog, did you send the video of the ball chick saying to eat your embryos?
Wait, say that again?
Did you send the video of the ball chick saying to eat her embryos?
Probably.
Do y'all not open up Cow Dog's videos, bro?
No.
Bro,
No.
no, haven't in years.
I can't
It's
believe
terrible
you.
that y'all don't watch those. I send some good ones.
It's good content, honestly. It's funny.
I'll open one on accident every week or so, and I'm always just like, why?
I'm like, dude in his trailer, like drinking Mountain Dew, and it's like, all right, this is gonna be all over my feed now. Is the problem?
The redneck fight promos are top tier, honestly.
All right, buckets of the week. Last week, Billy lost Tennessee -7.5. He thought it was a layup. He said, let's just take it easy. Let's do the safe pick, and then they lost. He's 0-4. Dog took LSU money line. Lane Kiffin did all over his pussy. He's 1-4. Tom took A&M -6.5. Pretty tough look. Colin Klein shut that down. That's another L. Tom is
Oh, it's a
1-3.
tough look for Tom, but for me, when I didn't cover by half a point, it's obviously an L.
Well, I mean, you were just way too confident, dude. I took Notre Dame -4.5. That was just like a no sweat. Like Notre Dame, let's talk about that real quick because they just ass rammed Arkansas in their own house. Like that was, and Sam Pittman's gone. We didn't even pay tribute to the titties.
That's coming still. Don't worry.
No. We got to give an RIP
Anyways, I'm
titties
2-3. So, first overall pick this week goes to Billy.
Let's go, baby. Time to get right. Give me Georgia minus 20.5 against Kentucky. Them boys going to be pissed. Them dogs going to be ready to eat. Calzada's
Yeah.
probably going to have the game of his life again and like pull it off, like realistically. But I clearly can't win these. So I just have to go with hope.
You gotta fade him in real life. That's how I broke the curse.
Yes, you just lose money and win a meaningless bucket.
Yes.
Feels not worth it.
Cow dog.
Well, I could go second. I'm going to take Alabama, cover that 10.5.
You like Alabama against Vandy, huh?
I have a feeling they're going to smoke them.
I saw a hype video like if you don't know about SEC ball, like we gonna show you how it's going, baby. Like the old Vanderbilt. Like,
Oh
defensive
yeah,
end.
I saw that. And then
That's
Jalen Hurts,
Vanderbilt
Jalen Hurts
defended.
pops up, and he's just like, "Well, theoretically, we are next on their schedule."
Yeah, dude. Yeah. That was a good one.
All right. We got Tom up next.
Yeah, I'm going to fade Billy. Give me Kentucky plus 20.5.
Wow.
Cheat code.
I'm just going to say we know Calzada sucks. We know the obvious here is Georgia's going to run it up on him. But we also know that Calzada beat Saban's Bama. He's got it in there. So, yeah, give me Kentucky to cover 20.5.
I don't even know if Calzada is starting anymore. I don't know if he's hurt or if he lost a job, but like when I was watching
The spirit's on the team. It's like a culture.
More of a vibes thing.
South Carolina, I think on back-to-back plays had defensive touchdowns against Kentucky.
No, Calzada's probable. That's what they say.
And Kentucky fans are like, please don't, bro. Please.
Dude, what would Ross Bjork on trying to bring Mark Stoops here? Or was it Mark Stoops? Whatever.
Yeah.
Stoops.
It's a red shirt freshman, Cutter Boley, if Calzada's not there. If he's not in. Please, Calzada, chill. Sit this one out.
The backup looks like Calzada. It was so weird. He has like the same nose as him, so I thought it was him, but it wasn't. Go look it up. It's crazy.
You would know about that. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean.
You about noses?
Okay, I'm up next. I'm going to take A&M minus 14.5. I think this is like another easy one. Like, I think that we're just going to dominate. So,
It's gonna
thank
dom.
you for letting me get that. Shrek, you're up.
I'm gonna. Buckets is supposed to fucking be a ballsy pick, not a safe pick. You know,
Bro,
I guess we just
it's
forgot
do it.
about
Yeah.
that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my undefeated streak on the line here. I'm gonna take Florida money line. I think they keep Billy Napier. I think Arch shits the bed. I think DJ
Froze at the
Lagway
critical
goes off.
moment.
I think DJ Lagway goes off, and
You
then we're all
froze. You
scared.
froze. You
Yeah.
taking Florida money line?
I'm taking Florida money line, baby. I think DJ Lagway resurrects his career, and
Let's go. Billy
We're all
Napier
gonna-
keeps his
I'm gonna be scared going into Florida after this game. That's what I think's gonna happen.
We can all pray that Texas is going to keep Napier alive for our game because we don't want to have the game where it's like they're revitalized with a new coach. Like we need to have the game where Napier, they're confident they just beat Texas, they feel good, and Napier comes in the Kyle Field and we just shit all over him. And then he gets fired after that.
Is Lagway even still playing?
Yeah,
I thought he was hurt. He's back.
He's playing.
stem cells.
Okay.
Apparently, Mateer's can play against Texas too.
That's a great cringe fester. What's cooking? Let's just save it for that portion of the show. I feel.
All right, well, Cringe Fest is up next.
Excellent. Perfect segue. Tortilla flippers in Norman, Oklahoma are breaking news on message boards around the country that Chipotle, John Mateer, saying, "Hey, bro, I'm going to play. I'm 100% playing against Texas," is the quote. And I actually thought it was total bullshit. Somebody posted it on the message board saying, like, I was at Chipotle and the tortilla presser dude asked Mateer if he was playing. He said yes. Then there's a selfie that comes out of the actual Chipotle tortilla presser and John Mateer. So
Fired.
who knows? Would love that.
Are we sure we don't live in a simulation?
That was pretty nuts. I've never seen like the pictures come out of like the actual message board occurrence.
But that's the thing is like you could work those backwards. Like you could get a picture and then formulate a whole story to put on a message.
No, but it was like the kid's like dad, like after was like, "Oh yeah, like that's my son. Like he works at the Chipotle. He was an Aggie grad too. The dad is."
Interesting.
So we'll see.
My
I
Cringe
feel that-
Fest.
Okay, good.
Oh,
No,
never
just
mind.
the last thing I was gonna say is that puts our backup streak for Texas in jeopardy. Lagway playing, Mateer playing, that would be fucked.
I think that's ideal for us though.
I mean, yeah,
'Cause
but
then-
still.
They'll probably lose. All right, my cringe fest is horny quarterbacks. Horny college quarterbacks are very back. There is a screenshot of messages with Drew Aller to some young lady at Penn State, and she says, "What are you doing tomorrow night?" And he goes, "Practice till 5, then I'm free. Come through and suck me." And she goes, "Whoa, okay, you take things fast." And he goes, "Sorry, baby, that's just how I roll. Show me what I'm working with." Question mark. She goes, "What do you want to see?" The roommate just left. He goes, "Spread your cheeks and bend over." And she goes, "What the fuck would I even take that picture? Question mark. And he said, "Use the timer on the camera." So
Obviously,
Drew,
a situation he's been in before.
number 1 pick.
And he
He's
said,
said quarterback, bro. You
It's like,
spread your cheeks.
whoa, you're taking it fast. And he's like, show me that shit. And she's like, I mean, like, what do you want to see? Like, it was like you can't, it's like the host being like, yo, give me a table, motherfucker. And she's like, whoa, what would you like to eat? Like, it's like handing you a menu. It's
Are y'all
crazy.
spreading cheeks if Marcel Reed asks you to?
100%.
No doubt.
Instantly.
Yeah.
On spot.
I mean, you got to on Black Week.
Yeah, he could. Marcel Reed could shove a Sonic double cheeseburger and tater tots up there too.
That is,
I was like,
Probably
that's
cool.
something you like already.
yeah. Why did
Dude,
you
that was
have the
specific.
order already?
It was very specific.
Bro's like, can I get a number 3 with bacon?
Yeah, no pickles.
Those burned last time.
The pickles are like a lubricant.
Too much acidity.
I think we also got to talk about Marcel may or may not be sleeping with Olympian Suni Lee.
I was
Lee.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah. Bro, so either somebody's very
Bro acts
racist,
like he didn't know.
either somebody's legitimately a racist and just saw him with an Asian chick and was like, oh yeah, that's Olympian Suni Lee. Or A&M now has the baddie effect, bro. You saw what's happened with Josh Allen since he got to Haley Steinfeld. You're seeing Justin Herbert so far this season that he got Madison Beer. So Marcel Reed bagging Suni Lee. Is it the team of destiny we were talking about a couple weeks ago we were all ridiculing you for?
It could
We'll
be.
see. We'll see.
I mean, that would be dope. I don't like, is Suni Lee like that famous? Like, it's,
Bro,
Didn't
she's
she
a
win
gold
medal?
medalist.
Yeah,
I didn't know
that's
who she
pretty
was.
famous.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know who she was.
I just
The
don't understand.
gymnastics,
Let's see. Hold
they
on,
always
let's-
win.
Let me just Google Suni Lee.
You got to beat China.
Where's she from? She went to Auburn. Interesting.
Okay.
Where is she born? St. Paul, Minnesota.
Don't you know Minnesota? Isn't that cool?
mean, yeah, bro.
Hey, Cowdog, have you seen the what for fuck's sake guy that he tries to
Oh
bunch
yeah,
of,
I've
like,
seen that guy before.
All right, let's have a cringe fest. All right, we're cooking, boys.
I'll start us off, bro. Tua's brain is officially cooking. He went on the post-game presser and essentially thanked God for keeping us safe, forgetting that Tyreek Hill fucking legs split in half. He was just like, well, yeah, I just want to thank God for this victory and keeping us safe. Well, for the most part. And then he also went something along the lines of saying losing Tyreek Hill, sometimes that's going to be, and he was trying to say a deterrent, but then he ended up saying deodorant. So he was like, that's going
Wow.
to be a big deodorant for us. So either he's stupid or that CTE is really kicking, bro.
I think it's kind of like the A&M defense this week. It's like the defense is good and Auburn is really bad. Like Tua was always stupid, but now the CT is really this is coming off the heels of him not remembering that Cam Newton played football.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just insane.
Like, it's getting kind of sad, bro. Like, he probably needs to call it, dude.
Yeah. So I like that. What else is cooking?
I just am doing some research on the Marcel Reed Suni Lee thing. Suni Lee, a little bit of a freak, bro. She does not follow Marcel on Instagram, although she does follow Texans star wide receiver Tank Dell. Interesting
Okay.
selection. She
Not
follows. Well, I'm just saying she's clearly into some dudes who play football. So it's kind of similar body type for Tank and Marcel. Just saying. I can see it. I like it.
Okay. Did we talk about the Cabo Fund? Because that's kind of cooking.
We
did
loosely
not.
mentioned it, but we didn't really, expand on it.
Let's talk about it.
Absolutely needed. The only way to deter, and I think it could be a trend, of how coaches get the
Explain
attention
it.
of college.
Explain what it is to people that don't know
Oh
what
yeah,
it is.
fair enough. Sorry, if you don't know ball, you're not listening, you're not locked in, bro. If you're not part of Locktober, then yes, the Cabo Fund. What might that be? The Cabo Fund is Texas A&M coach Mike Elko's approach to deterring primarily Texas A&M defensive players, but technically the whole team from committing egregiously ridiculous penalties that they've done thus far. Most notably, unsportsmanlike conducts at an insanely high rate despite not being called on a frequent basis somehow. So basically, all that to say, let's say it's $1,000 to the Cabo Fund every time you get an unsportsmanlike. Beautiful. Let the boys eat steak in Mexico. Mike Elko needs to sit his fat ass on a chair in Mexico. That's for sure what he needs to do.
He seems like the type to get like a styrofoam ice chest and just put it next to his like nasty folded out lawn chair and just grab a Corona and like actually live the commercial, you know?
And then whenever he opens the beer, it's like it looks so small in his hand. His like arms are folded down like over it down, and he like clicks it open with just like the tip of his finger. You know what I mean? Like you can kind of envision it.
I just know he breathes so loudly. Elko has to be the loudest breather possible.
He does need his epic, honestly. I mean, I love him.
No,
I
no,
love
no.
him.
Chill.
Bro,
Let him
there's
go.
been a couple times like in the post game presser when he loses his voice and looks just all red and flustered. And I'm just like, I'm a little concerned for your health, bro. Like I don't know if you can. I don't know if your heart can take this amount of pressure, bro. Like we might need to work on that.
No, Elko ain't a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a football guy's body type. Like
Yeah.
that's for sure what you need there.
It's just how God made him.
How do you miss the cringe fest of Locktober? We can make it what's cooking.
This one's
Just get locked in, everybody. Just get on Twitter, search up Locktober or hashtag Locktober. You know, see what comes up. But people are getting locked in. It's that time of the year where you just get locked in. You throw away the key and you kind of sit and stew in it. You know, you just get locked up.
doing it.
Yeah, I was aggressive.
Wow. Rich?
Yeah, first day of October, so it's
Get locked
it's an annual AgKnocks tradition for all of us to get locked in. So I've got a what's cooking. So Johnny Manziel was on, I don't know what podcast this is that he does with Chad Johnson and Shannon Sharp. It seems like he's a little out of place there, but he was talking about how the quote was, "Those boys in that locker room for what I have coming for the game against South Carolina are going to be motivated more than any team, any game in the last 15 years at Texas A&M." People are saying that Drake is going to come with him to the South Carolina game, which is an 11 a.m. game, so I'm not really sure why, but it could be cool.
Did you also see he said he was gonna be on Vanderbilt sidelines for the Bama game this week?
Yeah, I
is
saw
he
that.
like a NBA guy?
Yeah, Pavia like quoted his like initial tweet, which like I'm not gonna lie, every time I read the tweet, it's like it was 2012. It was a different time frame. It's a cringe. I'm not gonna
What
lie.
was the tweet?
Like Johnny's tweet right before the Alabama game.
That one,
Like,
yeah.
take from them everything and give to them nothing. It's like fair enough.
He was like 19, bro.
No, it was a different time. It was a different time, and like athletes were doing that. But like, would I, as an athlete, tweet that in 2020?
Kept you from being an athlete, bro.
I mean,
Probably
yeah,
what-
I'd
it's probably what
actually-
made you a grass fairy, dude.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you can see this. I think I told you what's cooking, but this says champ on it. So just remember that you don't have one of these. So keep that in mind when you come correct.
Oh no, Shrek, you don't have a homosexual headband.
Yeah, like Billy's the king of just forgetting that we're on a fucking podcast and just saying shit. And it's like the regular listener would have no idea that he just held up a headband.
It's for the YouTube viewers, number one. Number two, I can explain it. It's a Volo League championship, no big deal. Let's just remember, AgJack was quite literally the man who spearheaded hanging an actual banner, printing and hanging an actual banner for the fraternity B League flag football championship.
Oh, we gotta go
Ain't
get that.
nobody else
fucking-
gets a banner.
We need to go get the banner back, dude. Because
Paid-
if the
They don't
Chargers getting
deserve
pulled-
it, bro.
Yeah, fuck them.
I'm sure it has been thrown away years ago.
No, it's still hanging.
There's no way.
Dude,
It is
how do you know that?
Dude, people have told me that it's like hilarious and they kept it up because they think it's funny, which was the intention.
Oh, for sure.
What do you mean?
the
It's a
crowd, bro?
blue team flag
AgJack
football
was a
banner.
proud B team quarterback, bro.
Are y'all taking B team AgJack or Bryce Young if you're starting a franchise tomorrow?
B team AgJack.
Let's not
Immediately.
C team.
In
Come
law.
on,
Did y'all
Who was
win?
good enough to be on the 8?
dude.
Yeah,
the
we-
eight, all like those clicks of like our squad's good, like your squad's bad, like whatever. It was fucking stupid.
We cooked those. Fuck, it was sick.
Love that.
It was.
All right,
So sick.
Shout
let's
out.
keep going.
Anyway, I should honestly, I'll post the highlight reel of our B
Please
Team
don't.
Championship squad
Definitely don't do that.
on our AgKnocks YouTube at some point. If enough people ask me about it, I will post it.
Yeah,
I
two,
still have it.
two people asking you about it is not enough people, bro.
I'll
Yeah,
ask you about it every day until you post it.
It's a sick video. I synced it up with the music and everything.
Oh my god.
Did you use the
Produce
here
it.
comes the boom, here comes the
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's like cool Drake music. So, is there actual food being made? I just did pumpkin bread this last weekend. It was fire.
my-
Dude. Unbelievable. No, it was unbelievable. It was so
give
good.
it give the smoker a rest, bro. It's Black Week, dude. We'll talk about that next week.
I'm gonna be munching in College Station.
Hey, thanks.
Same
Oh,
with
I'm
Billy.
actually cooked as an adult. I'm a little bit scared as a 30-plus-year-old individual. I fear it does look like I will be attending one day of ACL on Friday. So I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. Dylan Goss's going. It'll be hype. College
Who's
Station
that?
artist. He's good, bro. You should listen. He's like Zach Bryan, regen, but he went to A&M.
You gonna say what's up, bro?
I'll probably go to his show. Probably not gonna
No,
like.
bro.
Invite
You
him on
gonna
the pod,
come
bro.
say hi to me, bro? Fuck.
Yeah, we're supposed to hang out on Monday. Our wives have been coordinating, bro.
Really?
Yeah, we'll talk about it after. But
That's
I would say I'm terrified. But if you do have cheap tickets, hit me up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Good luck with that. All right. So War Room this week, in honor of what we're doing and everything that's been going on, we're doing War Room of Black Things. We're all gonna pick something that's black.
I'm not
The
doing
best black things.
that. I refuse. I will actually leave.
You don't like any black
not doing
things, dude?
Simply not doing that.
Why?
It's up to you. It's simply
Is
your
there
choice.
something wrong with black things?
No, I don't trust any of you.
We're just doing regular War Room.
We could do boobs again.
We
Sam-
just did a black. We have a
Sam
black.
Pittman was
save
fire.
boobs. Save boobs for Arkansas. Yeah, but save it for Arkansas.
We
Yeah,
are
we have to
undefeated
expand-
right now. The number 6 team in the country. I don't give a fuck about Sam Pittman.
Yeah, we
It's
only
black.
do boobs for Arkansas game, even if Sam Pittman's not there. It would be an honor of Sam Pittman for the rest
Okay,
of
fine.
us.
We can spend
And
that for.
whenever it's Jimbo, when Jimbo becomes the coach of Arkansas, then it makes even more sense.
Okay, I think we should do things to do when you're blacked out. Top things. you-
Okay, War Room best black things. Who wants to get started?
My fingers on the trigger. I'm ready.
I mean, shit, you'll just lose the War Room then.
Sure, I will.
All right,
Alright,
fine,
alright.
fine.
Things to do when blacked out. Fuck that. Let's just do the stadium traditional.
No, I like the blacked out one.
Yeah, we can use a stadium tradition one in a different time.
All right, things to do when you're blacked out. Like, what does that entail?
I'll go
Well,
first.
yeah.
I'll go with the 1-1 to give you an example. It's just I know you haven't done that ever.
No, I've never blacked out.
I agree. I'm gonna say number 1 is like when you're on a trip with the boys and you piss in your buddy's suitcase or like in their closet. That's pretty elite, I would say. Of like, oh my god, like especially if he's been pissing you off or something. You're like, bro, I was so drunk, I just thought it was the bathroom, and I just opened your suitcase and pissed in it instead of the toilet.
Dude, that's like genuinely mean. Like what?
No, I've never
Why
done.
is that
But,
the
like,
very
1-1?
specific.
But
Did
to
that
me,
happen
it's
to you?
crazy that I've known multiple people that have been like, "Oh my god, like this suitcase is definitely a toilet instead of like an actual bathroom." I don't know. People do that.
No, I think we're too old for that. I feel like these are why the graphics don't do well. But let's keep going. Who's up?
We're too old for that, dude. Let's do books to read before bed.
I'll go with the basic one. Let's say throwing up. That usually hits when you're blackout.
Yeah.
Puke
Yep,
and
yeah.
rally, bro.
Yeah, nice little puke. Get you going again.
I'm not a rallier personally. If I puke,
No, I'm just a puker
typically
and it's
wraps.
go to bed.
All right, I'll go.
Wait. Hold on. I just have one thing to say about that. Are we putting this up there with puking on like a party bus after someone's wedding?
No.
Or, like,
Two different things.
That smells
No,
so good.
I don't know. I don't know. Is it the same?
it smelled
Cow dog.
absolutely horrific. Cow dog's puke was disgusting.
We had to we were like snorting the gin bottle. We were trying to smell the gin bottle to escape the smell of cow dog's puke.
That was crazy work.
It's alleged.
But you do love a
story.
blackout throw up, I guess. That is fair.
All right, I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna go with getting lost. I feel like when people black out, they
I was
just
gonna
get
say
lost.
that.
Bro,
Yeah,
one time
so
one time I
getting lost.
got blackout at Worst Fest in New Braunfels, and I ended up doing an improv show. Like they were having some type of improv German thing. The only reason I know is because I the next day had shirts from the improv show,
Damn.
That's
and
cool.
pretty elite.
That's how you know something racial was said. For sure. It's tragic.
All right, I'll go. I'm gonna say losing like everything: wallet, keys, phone. Dude, you wake up in the morning just like distressed immediately. Nothing's in your pocket. You can't find anything, and then like you're like logging into everything on your fucking laptop, just trying to like figure out what happened with the day. Dude, that's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna be like losing everything, like your family and your house.
Too old
Alright,
for that,
Shrek.
boy. Come on.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with getting pissed drunk or getting food after being pissed drunk. So just not remembering what you're eating. Like it could be tacos, it could be queso, it could be freaking anything you find in your refrigerator at that moment in time. Like at that point, nothing you don't really care. You just throw that shit down. Fucking whole gallon of milk, sure, why not?
I don't know. That should be mine.
That should have been the 1-1 probably, but like the $100 DoorDash of Taco Bell.
That just sits on your porch overnight.
So leaving it outside is the worst. That
All
is
right,
tough.
back to Tom.
I'm just gonna say genuinely or generally being just an asshole. Just saying just like some fucked up shit to somebody, like going up to somebody's like girlfriend in front of them and just calling her like saying, dude, why are you with her? She's a bitch. And then walking away, just some absolute demon type shit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go a lot of different ways with that like vibe. Be like picking your favorite black things.
Yeah.
You skipped my coming back, by the way.
I thought you went twice. I was like wondering. Okay.
I'll go ahead and go doing a wake me up at Cedar Lane, giving
Okay.
yourself a almost heart attack, but you don't even care about that when you're 18. Let's empty out half a Red Bull and put some
21
or 21. Sorry, Cedar Lane cards for sure. Yeah, some quality
All
times.
right. I think it's back. Is it back to me? Yeah, it's back to me. All right. I'm gonna say getting arrested. Never happened to me. I feel like it happens to people.
Well,
Dude, you never been arrested? Hold on, has anybody else been arrested in this room right now?
I got an MIP.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
The no.
Yeah, like I've never been like criminally charged with anything, correct? Yes.
That's crazy, bro.
I've been
Getting a DW.
bro, like has there ever been like arrested for like aggravated assault or like robbery?
I got arrested for aggravated assault in 8th grade.
Yeah.
What
I
happened?
remember you made them. Tom has
Somebody
made
made
up
a-
that story so many times.
Bro, okay. All right.
Like a
You can ask my
legendary
mother.
baseball fight at like a Kroger or something.
Dude, Mesquite's a little different. Sorry, man.
Did you throw cheese sticks at him?
Kroger on 30, bro. I fought that fool in the soda aisle.
Thomas claimed there was a curb stop. There was a curb stop.
I was gonna get my Dr. B, fool.
He's locked in. He's reminiscing. The PTSD is running. Yeah.
Just not commenting, bro.
For legal
Yeah, you
reasons.
can't comment on a case, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's cow dog.
Okay, I'm gonna say passing out.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. That counts.
And you get back to wherever you think you're supposed to be, and you just flop down.
Yeah.
Spins a little bit, and then you're out, man.
The spins are the worst, dude. Like I feel like I've just battled the spins. Like I have something in my brain chemistry doesn't allow me to black out, but I always have to just fight through the entire spin process. And I'm
You're
just
supposed
always
to throw up. That's the end of the spins is you throw up and you're fine.
yeah, but it's just the worst. Like I wish I would just black out and wake up and like just be hungover. But I always have to live through everything. I experience it all.
I think it's that Ashkenazi portion of your chemistry, bro.
Why does everything go back to the Jews?
I mean, we don't experience that.
I guess so. I don't know. All right, last pick for build.
Unfortunately, Shrek took my $100 DoorDash thing, and now there's going to be 2 piss related ones, but it is what it is. I think the outdoor piss is a top tier moment of a blackout.
In your
That's-
pants?
No, but ideally
Honorable
where
mention, pissing pants.
pissing pants is usually not that chill, I would say, but maybe y'all get down differently, perhaps. I think the outdoor pee hits extremely different than the toileted pee, so that's it. That's all I
It
got.
has extra time to like gain gravity momentum to hit the ground.
Satisfying with a little wind, a little breeze.
Yeah.
Something
Gotta
nice.
aim it a little less.
A little breeze for your little pee, bro.
Absolutely. It's perfectly average size.
Any honorable mentions? Maybe
Get the blicky and spin a block with the homies.
Sexually assault someone.
Yeah.
Crazy work.
Stealing signs.
That's what I was gonna do. Stealing traffic cones is actually super dope.
I
Damn.
stole a stop sign or pulled one
Maybe
down.
like breaking minor laws, like
Ghost riding the whip.
Yeah, dude, a couple misdemeanors never hurt anybody, dude.
Damn, we really missed out. Oh, like driving, dude. Where do we like? We're missing out on.
driving
The keys.
Dude, I remember.
Yeah,
I
get
remember
that
back
man
in
his
high
keys,
school.
bro. Give him your
I remember
homie.
back in high school they had like the most Christian family like decided to host like a bonfire type of thing. So they were like, you guys can bring a beer or two, like that's okay, but don't bring like a whole bunch. So they had this like giant field behind their house, and we just started ghost riding the whip in their house. We had to like explain to them what ghost riding was. Is priceless.
I wish I could see 18-year-old Shrek saying, "Hey, fool, you just gotta ghost ride the whip, homie. Is when you get out."
Bro,
You're
it was
right.
so sick. I had like a lifted up 50 with like two 10-inch subs in the back. So I don't even know what I was listening to at that time. But
Probably bachata music, fool. Probably some
yeah.
cumbia.
Cumbias go
honorable
hard.
mentions, stealing, being racist, anything else?
Jesus Christ, bro.
It's like when Tom Egg shouted the N-word when my mom was in town.
All right, we should just keep going.
That
You
was
cut
funny,
that
though,
out.
I will say, bro. I'm sorry for doing it, but like, we're gonna be real. I can't remember. I don't remember doing it. So
You're saying
imagine.
the word you said was nuclear, right? That's like the Trump thing you're saying?
Yes.
No, we were having a
There's
bomb.
two N-words and you can't say either one.
All right,
Crazy unbelievable quote.
do we have a conspiracy this week, Tom Ag?
Is one of the N-words Netanyahu, Tomek?
It could be, bro. It could be. Everything does go back to the Jews, bro. But what I will say is like, just in terms of listeners, in terms of any media you consume, if it goes either way, like heavy anti-Jewish, there's Qatar money. If it goes heavy like pro-Israel, there's obviously Israeli money. Like, just keep that in mind whenever you listen to people. We don't have any money here. We organically hate.
The only news you can trust is AgKnocks, is what he's getting.
Exactly. But the conspiracy this week is, speaking of Qatari money, you just got to understand that Texas A&M has several alumni that are very, very high up or were very high up in Saudi Aramco. So this is just how it's been. This is how it's going to be. People can bitch and everything like that. Whatever, bro. Our NIL pockets stay full.
Riveting.
There was like a little conspiracy of like, after the Jimbo buyout, there was, or like in the Mississippi State game, the game before Jimbo got fired, there was like a certain like some giant check presented, like a giant grant, on the field. So basically, it was Jimbo's buyout money, like presented in front of him, and it was like,
We
oh,
talked about that on the show.
Yeah. We were like
Years
first to
ago.
cover this whole Qatar conspiracy like the day it happened. I'm just saying, shout out our conspiracy department. Thank you. You're welcome.
the research guys are good.
All right, Cowdog, are you peeved by anything? Yeah,
No.
just
I
unbelievable.
personally have been peeved by Cowdog. Bro
Yeah,
asked for
dude, it's
advice
fucking
of where
crazy.
to go in Europe and didn't know any of the cities. How are we supposed to help you?
So what do I do
He
when
said
I go to
10
Europe?
days in a continent. What should I do?
That's
What the
the
fuck
most
is that?
That's the most cow dog shit I've ever heard in my life.
All right. Well, as always, we appreciate you for listening. Please be sure to follow @AgKnocks on X, Instagram, and TikTok, and YouTube. Fuck it, let's add YouTube for all of our wonderful daily content.
Thank you guys.